Well, Carol, thank you very much for the 5 elements. Welcome back, everybody. And here we go with another 5-element challenge. These are the 5 elements which Carol has sent to me, and I'm going to attempt to make a journal spread with them as prettily as I can. Obviously, this is a beautiful photo to work with, so that will have centre stage. We've got 2 pink elements and 2 green elements, and there's a bit of pink and green in the picture, so off we go. The first thing I decided to do was with this lovely green paper, which I think may be handmade. It's 2-sided and very attractive, so I copied that to make a larger spread. And what I thought I would do to start with is to attach these 2 pages here to make a flap, like so. So I've cut a piece of calico cloth, and I'm now going to stitch the pages to the calico cloth so that the flap folds over nicely. So I'll go and do that because I can't use my sewing machine on camera, and I'll be back in a short while. I've now sewn the panel connecting the 2 pages together, and it looks nice and neat on the back side. Used a zigzag stitch to be extra firm, and now I'm coming over to this side, which looks fine as it is, but not so fine when you turn the left-hand side flap over. So I had copied the page again, and I'm now going to attach this page like so, and make a pocket in there, and it will look nice on the front as well. So I'll go and sew these 2 pieces together and down this side, and then I'll be back. The left-hand page is now sewn on along the top, down the side and along the bottom, and that's formed a nice pocket in the middle here, and it's pretty on the front. So now I'm ready to put the picture in the middle, and I've decided to do that with some photo corners because I really don't want to mess about with that picture too much. Now these are very fiddly. I've had these a long time. You just pull on the cord here and they pop out the top, like so, and then you can stick them on the corners. I've done 3, I hope, yeah. And now I'm going to just do this 4th one. Just slots underneath there like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll position it on the, sorry about the glare. And then I can remove the picture if I want to, because it's just too lovely to cut up. That's that. Now I'm going to put this little squiggly piece of fern, I think would look nice on the side of this one, if I can get it to stick in the right place. I think it might look nice like so. So I will attempt to glue it on, and we'll see if it holds. Getting really low on this glue now. I shall soon have to go over to the new pot. Here we come. I may have to fasten it in a different way as well as using the glue. But it is quite strong glue, so fingers crossed. See how that goes. It makes a nice frame, doesn't it? So I'll just leave that to dry for a minute. Because what I don't want to do is stick that side to that side. I found this nice little corner piece in my stash. I thought that would look nice on the corner here, so I'm going to stick that on. Because it just finishes off that corner. Oops. Now we're getting into fairyland, aren't we? And amongst the 5 elements, we've got 2 pink pieces. So I'm going to make corners with this one. And I'm going to put a pocket piece here on this side. So I think to complement, I'm going to use one of them here on this side, and then it will go with the pink on that side. So I'm going to cut this in half. I think it's going to be so big. No, it's not really, is it? It's not too big at all. So I'll stick that down. May add some lace later. So holding the side which you don't want to stick. It's not drying up quite so quickly today because it's not hot. I'm having to squeeze really hard to get the glue out now. When I turn the pot up, it seems to be quite a bit left. But by the time it's made its way down to the spout, there isn't. I wish they'd put them in a more squat pot, really. beauty of these is that you can put your tags in at different levels. This is the tag I made with the front of a sweet pot, potsofsweets.co.uk. They do sugar-free sweets in all different flavours. They really are very nice. So that tag is going to be in because I like the colours on there. Sort of enchanted forest-like, isn't it? So there we are, and now we've got these lovely roses to think about. And I could put those there, would look nice. There would also look nice. There's that glare again. I can't get rid of it at the moment. I could put it there. That looks rather nice, doesn't it? So I really need 2 or 3 of them, Carol. Well, we can solve that, can't we? Actually, putting it there looks a bit big because it covers up the look of that tag box. But there, it adds interest and I really like it there. And putting it there. The trouble is it covers up that nice bit of green, doesn't it? It's too big there. It's quite nice there, isn't it? I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to photocopy that a few times. And then if I can't find anything else, I can come back to it. So I've cut out some more of these lovely roses. I did another 3. I suppose that's cheating, really, because I was only given 1, wasn't I, Carol? However, we won't want to let that get in the way of creativity, will we? Here's the original one. I've been round all the others with the inking, and you can see the difference. So I'm just going to go around this one now. Give it a bit of definition. I'm going to keep this one for the middle picture because that is the centerpiece. That is the pièce de résistance. So let's leave that where I can't pick it up. One of these I'm going to put on here, and I thought I'd do that with these little sticky squares so that it stands up a bit more. Little bits of foam. Make the craft with me series are nice because you can be doing something while you're waiting for me to do the boring bits. I personally don't like it when they speed through. I'm a slow person. I don't like being rushed. I don't like rushing other people. And I don't really think craft is something you can rush. So I think I've got those all off now. So let's stick that on here. It just sticks it up a bit. Looks a bit more real, doesn't it? Then in the middle, with the best one, I rather liked that. I thought that was nice. So I'm going to stick that on there. And I think I'm going to do that with these pads as well, because then it won't interfere with the photo corners, will it? So I'll just do 2, and I'll put them at the bottom. Is that the bottom? Yes. Yeah, that's the bottom. Well, that bit's going to get in the way, isn't it? I should have noticed that. Where's my scissors? I'm going to have to just snip that little end off. Otherwise I can't shut it properly. Right, now I can shut it properly, can't I? So that's okay. That's nice. And then we come over to, let's shut that glare off. We come over to this page. And I liked that, but it was too much, wasn't it? It doesn't help putting it up there because it will get in the way of the tags. So what about if I cut round one of these roses like that? Now that's nice, isn't it? That works. So I'll do a 2 and 2 again. Because they want to stick to your fingers. These little things, they're not so keen on sticking to whatever you're doing. But who doesn't like roses round the door? What I've got round my door is a hollyhock, and it's about 6'2" tall now. So I'm hoping it's going to flower soon before it falls over completely. So I think maybe like so. What do you think? Does that look nice? I think so. Now it's a shame to waste this, isn't it? What shall I do with that? It could go there, there, there. Could go there. cut that bit off. Or no. It's quite nice there, doesn't it? I cut that green bit off at the top. Put that there. I'll keep it for now, not sure. There's still got this page to do. I found a frame, pink frame, with the bite taken out of it. I wonder what happened there. Looks like I may have cut a flower there. And I've also got some pretty green cutouts, which I think Sue Ann gave me those. So I rather like that kind of thing. It looks nice, doesn't it? I think they could probably do with a bit of definition, so I will put the little brush around those now. I've stuck the frame on, but I've only stuck it at the top and the bottom, and you'll see why in a minute. I've been round the edges of the flowers, and now I'm going to stick these on. Everything's getting a bit sticky now. Including my fingers. In my stash, I found this cute card, Home Sweet Home. Isn't that lovely? Pretty back too. I think this was a gift from Deb, if I remember rightly. Deborah Farrell. And that just fits in there, like so. I'm trying not to obscure that green because that is lovely. If you did this page, Carol, you did a great job of it. So that's loose, but it's quite secure behind that frame. And now, of course, I'm thinking, oh, that might look nice there. That might be a bit too much. What about here? No, I think it detracts, doesn't it? Quite nice in that corner, but I'm not sure. Of course, we've got to find something to put in there, although we don't have to do that page. This is the main spread. And it looks nice that way. And it looks nice that way, doesn't it? And it looks nice that way. So I'm going to now look in my stash to find some tags that will go in there, hopefully. Hopefully I've got some. If not, I'll have to make some, won't I? So that's where we are now. So see you in a minute when I've looked through my box of tags. I've finished looking through my stash for the tags, and this is what I've come up with. For the back page, I've found this beautiful postcard, which I think I had from Melissa. That fits in there just lovely, doesn't it? But there's more. This lovely tea stack with a little bird. I think that goes nicely because it goes with the cottage. Tea at the cottage. I've got some more little birds here. And tell me a story, because when I look at the picture of the little cottage, a story always comes to mind, doesn't it? Now on this side, I've got this big tag, which again says tea party. And that fits nicely in the back. I've got two little tiny tags. Which look rather nice there. And then on the front page I decided to put this pocket in the middle rather than at the bottom, because that way you can still see the green at the moment. And I found these tags to put in the pocket here. Like that. This one I think will go nicely on the front. So I'll stick that one on. And it makes a little tuck spot, doesn't it? Like so. And then maybe, just maybe, I will put that one on there. I think I will. Well, in the end, I decided to put the last rose panel on the bottom there. And then I thought, well, what's something missing? What's missing is a little butterfly. So I think a little butterfly just there finishes it off, don't you? So I'm going to stick that on. Oh, it's got munged up at the end now. And you just keep going on, don't you? It's just hard to stop. That little rose is in the top spot, but anything else could fit in there just as well. So that's the front page with the 3 tags. That's the second page. That's the centre page. Complete with glare, but we can take the picture out. That's the right hand page. And lastly, this page here. Not sure if I like that or not. Let's put it at the back. Little bird poking out. That's nice, isn't it? So I hope you like it, Carol. I've had great fun making it. And perhaps I'll send it back to you now I've done with it. Thank you for sending me those 5 elements. I really enjoyed it. Until the next time, everybody, give it a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already and would like to. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.